Hello everybody, this is Noah, and today I'm going to be doing a unboxing and review of what we got here is 7 of Wes Anderson's films. These are all Criterion releases, and this unboxing and review will be for the 7 Criterion releases of his 7 oldest movies. He's made 9 movies so far. To name them off, we got Rushmore, Royal Tenenbaums, The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, Bottle Rocket, Darjeeling Limited, Fantastic Mr. Fox, Moonrise Kingdom, and Not Present is the Grand Budapest Hotel, and Isle of Dogs. Those 2 have yet to be released on Criterion, and I am waiting for them to release on Criterion before I buy them. I've seen Budapest probably about 5 or so times, and I've seen Isle of Dogs only once, but I will happily watch them over and over again as soon as they release on Criterion. At this point, if I were to get them on Blu-ray, I feel like it would be... well, at least my OCD wouldn't allow me to do that, first of all. But I feel like it would be disrespectful at this point to get those on Blu-ray when they will be released on Criterion as soon as he finishes working with Criterion to get those ported over. So what I will be doing is unboxing for the first time the 3 movies that I got from Barnes & Noble on this Criterion sale. Every year, Barnes & Noble has 2 Criterion sales where all their Criterion films will be 50% off list price. So the 3 I picked up just last week were Rushmore, Royal Tenenbaums, and Fantastic Mr. Fox. I owned the other 4 previously, and like I said, I'm waiting on Isle of Dogs and Grand Budapest for those to release before I buy those respective films. But I'm going to start with the films that I already own, and then I will do a quick run through of the whole collection once I get through each individual film. So first up is Bottle Rocket. This is his first film. It became a thing after his short film got a lot of attention at a film festival. Can't remember which one it was, but it got a lot of attention and got funded to become a fully fledged film. And it is about a bunch of criminals, well, wannabe criminals that try to pull off this grand heist that not everything goes according to plan. It's really quirky and weird, and yeah, a lot of strange things go down in this movie. It stars Owen Wilson and his brother Luke Wilson, along with Robert Musgrave as the character Bob in the movie. So, per usual with Criterion, you get some sweet extras inside the box. This is one of the lighter movies in terms of extras, but you got some nice art on the back here. And it has the scene chapters. The disc is just plain blue with a Criterion C, and then you got this 75-year plan. A lot of the extras in these movies won't make sense until you actually watch the movie, but this one's got lots of essays and just a little art from the movie. Amazing movie. I'm not gonna be able to rank these his films on this video because I don't think that would be possible for me. They're all so amazing in my book. I would spend probably 20 minutes just trying to figure out the order of what I'd rank them. But next up we got Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, and Sorry, I forgot to show you guys the back of the Criterion Bottle Rocket. So there's the back. If you want to pause the video at any moment, feel free to do so. Here's the back of Life Aquatic. And inside we got a little booklet. And behind the disc here in the booklet we have the art. This would be Steve Zissou's ship, detailed. There's one scene where they have like a cross-sectional cut where you can see the whole ship and all of its compartments and rooms in the movie, and then this is kind of like the hand-drawn version of it. You got the chapters once again at the top, and this time you get some cool art on the disc. So this is just like his little surveying dolphin and some little sea creatures with the Criterion C overlaid. Almost, I think it's looking out through one of the porthole windows inside the ship. And then you got this little booklet, which is even lighter than the Bottle Rocket booklet. Just a quad fold, looks like, with some essays and film transfer information. But yeah, a little on the lighter side, but that's alright. And I forgot to mention, if I haven't already, each one of these movies retails for $20, about. MSRP is $40 from Criterion, but it's rarely ever for that price, so you can usually find them on Amazon or Barnes & Noble Criterion sales for about $20. Here's the Darjeeling Limited. And on the back here, got some information. I'm going to read that. And then this one features art, well, kind of just a pattern from one of the compartments in the train in the movie. And then on the disc here, got a side shot of the train, hand-drawn of course. And this was actually pasted to the back of the movie. This is just more information. It's not really a J card, but it has the information that resembles one. So we'll slide that back in. And then got a very long fold out here that I'm gonna have to show you guys in pieces because I don't have the room here on the desk to show you the whole thing unfolded. But it has the art that it resembles the suitcases that the three Whitman brothers carry in the movie on the train. So kind of resembles their briefcase. And then I will just flip through here so you can kind of see what's in here. You may need to rotate your screen, or maybe I can do that for you. And then looks like Richard Brody wrote a very long essay here, so I don't think I'm going to be able to show this whole thing, but the other contents aside from that essay have been shown already. So I'll put that back in there. And the final movie that I owned already is Moonrise Kingdom. A little bit different packaging than the previous three that I showed you. Got a completely blank face here, aside from the shot of the tidal inlet on New Penzance Island, I believe. And then you have the title of the movie down there written in stones. I believe this is the final shot of the movie, for those of you who haven't seen it. And then the spines. Alright, and then the back has no information because it had a similar J card that Darjeeling had, and I will be taking that out when I open it here. I always forget which side it goes. So then you have the main actors and actresses on each side here of the disc book. It's got a digibook sort of packaging, but this side is the children, and the other side is the adults on the islands. And then got the little raccoon logo of the Khaki Scouts, and you have your stickers here that I removed from the packaging because I'm too completionist to throw those away. And then you got lots of supplemental materials here. So first off is the Indian Corn magazine. It's Scoutmaster Ward. He's reading in a couple scenes throughout the movie. But this is also where you would find the information about the transfer and essays and credits. And it's also filled, jam-packed with lots of different art throughout the movie, from scenes that you see, and then all the essays in here are designed like newspaper articles that the children from the Khaki Scouts would have written. And then you also got a little flyer here for the play that Sam goes to in the movie when he meets Susie. If you've seen it, if you haven't seen it, that's a very minor spoiler. Here is that J card thingy I was talking about earlier. And then two more things here. One of them is a postcard with the cast, everybody in there with the handwritten labels up there at the top. Yeah, it's blank on the back. And then the best part of this release, I think, is this massive, relatively massive when you compare it to the size of the Blu-ray case, map of both New Penzance and St. Jackwood Island, the two islands featured throughout the movie. I believe they're both fictional, but it's very, very detailed for two fictional islands, and almost all of the places the characters go throughout the movie are marked here on the map. If not on this side, then the closer zoomed in version of New Penzance here. This is just New Penzance, and then the other side is both New Penzance and St. Jackwood. So a lot of detail put into this map, and that's why I love Criterion releases. So, alright, so first up we're going to open Fantastic Mr. Fox. Very carefully, because this has packaging similar to Moonrise Kingdom, where it's like a digibook. I'm going to set that aside. The plastic, I mean. On the back here, it's like we have another one of those type of J cards. But here is the J card that was on the back. And here is the back of the slip box. So this looks like the dinner table. And then there's the dinner table full. I've only seen this movie once, so I don't remember it quite as fondly as the other Wes Anderson movies, but nonetheless, I did love it. And then there is a shot of the mainland from the movie, and actually when we unfold this here, you should be able to see it's a full shot of the mainland featured throughout the movie, and then the three competing factories that are all out for Fantastic Mr. Fox, out to get him. So, flipping this open, it's like we got his home tree here, and this is a booklet, and there's a sketch of his home tree, actually. I think it's the same, yeah. And then looks like lots of shots from the movies. That's beautiful to see that it includes a lot of awesome art shots similar to Moonrise, and details the characters, credits, looks like some essays. It's awesome. Looks like some of the houses and landscape that the movie was modeled off of. Some source material, because this was a book before it was a movie. Lots of cool stuff there. And then this is the single disc edition. I forgot to mention that. There is a Blu-ray and DVD combo pack you can get. I'm near certain that it includes the same stuff as this release, though. I think the only difference is the other digipack. It includes 2 extra discs. Both of them are DVDs, and you know, it's a multi-format release, so it comes with a Blu-ray and DVD. This one's just the Blu-ray, so I'm not missing out on that much, to say the least. I don't really care that I'm missing the DVD copy. And then the back here is, I guess, to resemble the wallpaper in the Fox home. So I'll put that back here, and I will slide that back in the box. Alright, and there's the front, and there's the back. No J card with this one. Inside here, oh, that's kind of cool. Has each of the families walking on Cross Street right there. Kind of throws you off which side's top and which side's the bottom. And then, oh, there's another booklet in here. And then it looks like just normal pink background, no real art on the inside there. But anyways, here is the 2 books. One of them looks like it's a fold out, and the other one looks like it's an actual, oh no, actually both of them are books. No, this one's a fold out. Looks like essays and about the transfer, and then there's a, oh god, that is a big essay. I think that continues from the other side or something, but lots of little hand-drawn art in there. Let me fold it the other way. There's the chapter list, credits, cast. Okay, now I'm confused. So I guess that whole other backside is one essay. Yeah. Kent Jones's essay. But yeah, lots of stuff to read and look at and look over. I just don't have the space here on the desk or the time right now to look through everything that closely. Looks like we might be getting some more art in here. Oh, okay. This is really cool. This is similar to the Moonrise Kingdom fold out, except instead of being a map of the island, this looks like a map of the house with very detailed labels of nearly everything in the Tenenbaum house. Wow. I was not expecting that. That is really cool. So, there's a lot to take in here if you want to pause the video. And the other side looks like another room here. And then a note from Wes Anderson in another room on the left. All the rooms are labeled too at the bottom if you can't see. So that's really cool. I'll have to look at that closer later. Love that. And finally, this video is getting kind of long. We have Rushmore. But inside here, it looks like the return slip for a library book is what's on the disc here. I thought it was a detention slip at first, but no, I think it's a library return slip. Yeah. And then you got a plain blue background here, similar to the Royal Tenenbaums. And I think we got another fold out, looks like. First of all, there's the chapters, another essay book. Thankfully, this one's not as long as the Royal Tenenbaums. So I can fit most of this on the camera here. And then we have chapters, cast, about the transfer, and acknowledgements and production credits. I'll put that back here for a second. And this one's got like more of a parchment texture to it, similar to the new Penzance map. The Tenenbaums had a more glossy paper texture, but both the Penzance map and this Rushmore map, they have a parchment texture to it. So it looks like this is the Rushmore campus map. Lots of labels similar to Tenenbaum map. So that is just super cool. So really quickly in order, we have Rushmore, Royal Tenenbaums, Life Aquatic, Bottle Rocket, Darjeeling Limited, Fantastic Mr. Fox, and Moonrise Kingdom. That is the Criterion spine order. The release order would actually be, I believe, if we do that, I'm pretty sure that's the release order if we do that. That is the release order. Not sure why Bottle Rocket was added so late to the collection, despite it being the first movie chronologically released. But nonetheless, I'm glad they're all here, and I am eagerly awaiting Grand Budapest Hotel and Isle of Dogs. I will definitely be buying those when they come out. But that wraps it up for the 7 released Criterions of Wes Anderson. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video.